I suppose it's been a while, but welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Silver and my Mono Fighting run. And yeah, I will admit we are running some different Pokemon than usual in the team, but only because I need a lot of HM Slays for this bit, so a few of our usuals, are sitting on the bench for now. Unfortunately, because I'd rather be using them than, using the HM Slays, but I need access to Cut and Surf, and Fly is just very convenient to have for this bit. At least when we get to the power plant. I always hate this part of the game, because it's so boring. These fights aren't very engaging unless you've really held back on your levels, which, let's face it, with the fighting team, I really didn't have that option for getting past the Elite Four. Because what's our first opponent on the Elite Four? A Psychic-type user, so yeah. I came overly prepared. I guess that's a bit funny. My level is his flipped. But yeah, that's probably the most amusing I'm going to get out of this area so far. It's not like anyone else is going to be level 45. Like, all of them are going to be low level. It sucks. No. Seriously, why would you bother learning Screech on a Primeape anyway? Primeape can't take hits for crap. Like, seriously, it's got such a massive glass jaw, it's ridiculous. Like, the only thing Primeape has going for it is it hits hard and fast, and that's it. So, if anything, you're basically going to be like, I need to give it really powerful, hard-hitting techniques that are on the physical side so you can just pound something into the ground. And if that doesn't work, it's over. It's a sad truth, but that's the reality of it. Cross Chop. Come on, you're only level 30? Man, I just hate this section. If only they're more up to snuff, Whatever, send it out. It doesn't even have Fairy typing going for it, so I can't even use, like, Fire Punch or something against it. Or Fairy types resist fire. I've never played with a gen with Fairy types in it, actually. At least not very long. I mean, I got copies of, like, Pokemon Sun, Moon stuff, but I've never really bothered with them. In fact, I got both games, as a present one year. Oh, great. I don't have a minute for you if it's just about, almost catching a Raticate or something. Like, go away. Like, I should delete you off my phone. And I think we'll switch over to Mr. Satan. Just why not? It won't be easy? Man, these fights are easy peasy lemon squeezy, man. You guys don't stand a ghost of a chance of beating me. You might as well just throw in the towel now. Because, quite frankly, you're wasting my time. Like, what's your little Tangela gonna do to Mr. Satan? Okay? He may not know how to throw a fiery fist of doom, but he does have a mega horn. And, quite frankly, I probably could have dropped an earthquake and taken you out anyway. Which, honestly, probably would have been the faster option, just because it's less likely to miss. Just... Gosh darn it, get out of the way, Tangela. Well, what else does that leave? Vaporeon? Well, it's definitely gonna fade away like vapor when I hit it. Time for an Earth Shake. And that's all she wrote. Well, guess I'll take a sip of my drink. Sorry about that, my throat's feeling really dry right now. Feels like I got something just caught in the back of my throat and I can't get rid of it. Well, of course you were stomped flat. What did you think was gonna happen when you took on the devil? No. You have to try a lot harder to tire me out. I mean, seriously. Go back and get some Pokemon that are like level 50 or 60, and then you might be able to talk. And I might be relatively interested in what you had to do here, I'll take the neutral damage. Okay, end Gloom there. And what's next? Come on. Show me. Pidgeotto? Well, no. I don't have any moves that are super effective against it, but screw it. I'll still just pop it with a reversal, probably. And if I don't, I'll take a hit and my reversal will be even stronger, so it's all good. After all, this would push me into a lower health percentage. But yeah, that was probably the most threatening Pokemon I've seen so far out here. Oh no, not a Blossom! I mean, if it's Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls, I might be more intimidated. It missed, huh? Well, sad for it. I suppose I should have dropped Mega Horn on it. That would have ended it. Okay. And the next one comes at us. You and one army. Seriously. Okay. Let's see what you got, Lloyd. A Nidoking? Well now, that's just a terrible pick. Terrible. I mean, how's it gonna stand up to my Earthquake technique? It's a freaking ground type that's also poison, so it's super vulnerable to it. It's got no way to get out of dodge. And it's way slower cause, you know, massive level advantage for me. It's just no chance whatsoever. I wonder how early he evolved that, though. Like, did he evolve it as soon as possible, or did he wait a little bit? Oh, you're tough, huh? We'll see about that. I think you'll crumble. Like a cookie. And not a good kind of cookie. Like the cheap kind of cookie, you know, you pick up at Walmart. Like those super hard cookies you can buy like a pack of 30 for $1. Or was it 20? Something like that, yeah, 20 cookies for $1. I don't think they sell those anymore. Probably because most people didn't like them. Because, you know, really cheap cookie. I didn't think they were that bad as long as you had some milk with you. Just gotta dip them in there until they get soft. So you'd be like holding your cookie there for like a minute in the milk. I suppose not everyone likes getting their hands super wet though if they want a soft cookie. You're like, man, I'll just buy these other cheap cookies. At least they're soft. Because the great value version of Chips Ahoy now aren't that bad. They basically taste the same. But they're not that much cheaper either, so they're basically just a slight off-brand of it. At least that's what my brother says. I usually don't get to eat that many of them because he takes basically the entire package and eats it himself. I'm having a lot of bad luck with that Mega Horn so far, haven't I? Jeez, I got such a massive level advantage. Even with my speed cut, my paralysis, I still am faster than Parasect. Well, at least we got a level out of this. I guess it's time to switch to someone else, because Mr. Satan has been slowed. I'll put Muscle out there. Not Kid Muscle, King Muscle. Yeah, I used to watch Ultimate Muscle back in the day. I've probably watched pretty much the entire series at this point. I have to admit, though, I have mixed feelings about it. You know, thinking back about it now, just too many fart jokes. Though, how do they get Sean Connery to come in and do the voice of that one character? Seriously. I mean, sure, it was a small bit part, but still. Man, I always feel sorry for Porygon. It's so expensive to buy, you know, in the original game, you know, if you want to get through the, game corner and not using cheat codes or something. But it's also completely useless. Like, for how much you have to spend to get it, you'd think it'd be a much better Pokemon. Well, that takes care of, this part. Next time, we'll make our way to the power plant. Though I suppose I should trigger that one Team Rocket grunt. Or do I have to do that, oh yeah, I gotta do that afterwards. We gotta get that suspicious activity report, so... nothing yet. Till next time, then. See ya.